showing you guys how to make a 1v1 map just like this. There's a reset button. This works. And yeah. That works. It has that little flash, but you can always choose to remove it in some settings. But let's get into it. So guys, you guys will want to go in here and make a new map. Create the XL grid island. You can name it if you would like to. Pause the video. Name it if you want. 1v1 something something. Doesn't matter, but yeah. So it's gonna drop down. I just made a new world. So you guys are gonna need to do. Oh, don't know what happened. So you guys are gonna have to go into the creative section. Go to devices. First thing you're gonna need to get is trigger, explosive device, item spawner, hovering platform, button, player spawn pad, mutators in. Just get 30 of them just in case we mess up. Because trust me guys, I mess up all the time and it's quite annoying. Just get as much as you need. Then, pretty sure there's one more thing. It might not be, it might just be. Okay, yeah, there is one more thing. Go over to weapons, choose the weapons you want. I will be using the new guns. You guys can choose in-game, you guys can choose out-game guns, doesn't matter. It will all work the same. I'm just gonna choose those 5 guns. So, I learned a good height is 13, like, walls. So after you got that, if you guys know how to, if not, just build 13 walls. Crank 1, 2, this is my 3rd, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then cut it off here. Now, get out your hovering platform. Place it. Break your floor. Hold on. Why? Oh, okay, break your floor. Break the stuff below it, because it is no longer needed. So, I'm just now realizing, go over to galleries, scroll down, all the way down. If you're on PC, it's just much easier. Get whichever obstacle course color you want. I am going to be using grip tape. Come down here. Spawn it. Now, get a floor from it. From whichever one you want. Don't mind that. Get whichever one you want. Place it over it so it looks like that. Then make a square so it is now a nice 3 by 3. Now do another, like, do another set of squares around the perimeter. I'm about to block him if he does not stop. 1, 2, 3, or 2 on that side, 2 on that side. Just stop. Oh. Okay, sorry. Bro, stop inviting me. Okay, so then do 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. And 3 right there. So this is to make sure you don't make it uneven. The worst part about making a map is making it uneven. Now, because we want to make the map look nice, we have to just do it once on this side, once on that side, or like just go that way. So what will happen is all but one side will be upgraded, so we can make it now even. So this is the middle. This little square thing is the middle. So 1, 2, 3. Put a floor here, and there'll still be 1, 2, 3. So, guys, this video might be 30 minutes long, just for warning. Now come down here, get a ramp from your desire of choice. Put it over your placeholders. And voila, you have the base what we're going to be using. Now, my goodness. Sorry for getting mad, guys. He won't stop. So, go down here. And now right here, this is where we are going to do like all the programming sort of type stuff. So, just make a good size platform. Just so you know. Okay, because this is going to be your area sort of to put all the stuff we're going to be using. So, you might have to make a few tweaks from what I show you in the video, because mine sometimes gets messed up, but most of the time it works. So, first thing we're going to do first is we're going to program the reset button. So, go into creative, devices. I'm just going to show you guys where it is. Scroll down to the third row first. Right, all the way to the right. Click on it, add it to your last one. So now choose your desire of place to put the reset button. Also, a little tip, I'd make it bigger if I were you. Not too big, but big enough it doesn't look dumb. It doesn't look like a joke. That's what we're trying to avoid. This is a map, not a joke. So now we're gonna do, we're gonna go interact times instant, activating team any, trigger sound enabled, interaction to, when interacted with, transmit on channel 1. Push enter, make sure you push enter or else it will not save and that will mess the entire thing up. Go down here, get out your trigger, place it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over 1, and we're gonna go down to, we're just gonna go find where it says trigger when receiving from. We're gonna put channel 1. When triggered, transmit on channel 2. So that's like the first step. Like, have you guys done two-step math problems? You will. It's like a several-step math equation. Now we're gonna come over to these barrels. These barrels are the things that annoy to indestructible. Display damage numbers off. Blast radius 5. Max it out. Player damage, 0. Aim for damage, none. Structure damage, put it all the way up, 5,000. Damage indestructible buildings, no, which we will go over that. Knockback, off. Blast line of sight, no. Explode on proximity range, off. Proximity delay, off. Ignore for proximity, none. Time to detonation from game start, off. Play audio, is your choice. Range visualization, off. Visible during game, no. Collision during game, yeah, not off. Collides with everything. Show health bar, no. Oh guys, I messed up. Play audio, your choice again. Explode when receiving from 2, because that trigger is gonna come to this. When explode, transmit to 3. Now, go up where it says reset when receiving from, and put it to 4. I'll show you why we're putting it to 4 in a second. Now, get out your trigger. Put it wherever you want. Go to like all your other questions. Sorry. Okay. Trigger when receiving from 3. When trigger transmit on 4. That is your reset stuff. Like I said, this is like a 2-step math problem. If naturally, that's more than a 2-step math problem. But yeah, so if you guys were to start it, be able to push this button, and nothing would explode yet because we need to go down here, copy the barrel. I'm expecting you guys already know, and just put random barrels. Don't spam a ton of them, cause trust me, it will get very, very laggy. That was one of my first experiments with the barrels. Didn't really go so well because I spammed just like 30,000 of them. Let's just say it doesn't end well and your map ends up being horrible. Much work as you put into it, it will end up being horrible. Now also, put some right here on like the tips of your ramps. Right here at the bottom of your ramp. And guys, I apologize for this dearly. I just wasted all of your guys' time. I'm so sorry. We had to come down here. Oh, never mind. My apologies for making me think I did it. I messed up. Didn't realize I went over everything. Okay. Now, if you guys were to start it, it'd be like this. This is what it would look like without all the barrels. So, we are gonna go to barriers now. Put the barriers wherever you want to put the barriers. My recommendation, go into the middle first. Put a barrier down. No, don't put the barrier down. Drop all the way down. Now put a barrier down here. Now, this is where, so now, if you did the recommended height, put zone height. To 12. Now, just to check, come up here, and and that is perfect. Because if we were to go any higher, it'd interfere with what we wanted to go for. So, now, go zone width 100. Zone depth 100. Now that covers the bottom part of your thing. But now, fly out anywhere. Just fly out here to where the corner of it is. Just build up. Just build up. We're gonna get rid of all these builds in a second. But just build up. Right. Now come right now, once you get up to where, once you get, I'm just getting rid of that. Once you get to here, which is, this is halfway. Go over one. So now you're not in this section. Now put, this corner's empty. So now you have a square right up here. Now, what we're gonna do, put one there. Now you see these like little circles? They are facing that way. So we're gonna put two down. Make sure this thing is, that's the way it's gonna go. So if this is pointing this way, it's gonna go that way. It's gonna go that way. Because it's pointing that way, it's gonna go that way and that way. So make sure you have that. Now zone width 100. Zone height 100. Now we extended that. Good on that. Now going to go into this one. Same thing. Zone width 100. Zone height. Now go, and you're gonna have to choose it on the bottom one too, or on the floor. Choose which style. I will be doing, I'm going to be doing nebula purple. Edit this one too. Come down here and do it as well. Remember, you guys can do anything. I just like the color purple, so I'm gonna do purple. Now go to the opposite corner of the one you were just at. Do the same thing. Crank 90s till you get up there. Create your square. And just repeat the same steps. Zone width 100, zone height 100. Invisible, nope, we're gonna change that to nebula purple for me. You guys can do whichever one. Height 100, zone width 100. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Visible, nope. So, that is your barriers. So, if you come over here, you see, well, this is only halfway there. True. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to this, we're gonna go to the other corners, do the same thing, and see if there's any gap. I'm trying to do this the easiest way. Some people, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because I'm not too good at this either. Some people understand, and I'm not troubling my viewers the harder stuff if some of them might not understand. I'm not calling anybody stupid. I'm not. Just saying some people don't understand it like others do. Okay. Okay. So now if we go over here, there's a 1 block difference. Which, of course, has to be only 1 block. This is getting on my nerves. So I didn't do it this way, but yeah. So now zone width height is 100, zone width 100. Boom. Now that is 100% done on that side. If you want to make it a little, if you want to maybe do something not as complicated or easy, and just do it so it's faster, just go to where it gets cut off. So like, for me, right here, it gets cut off. Just go right here. Place it. Do it. Just do it there. That's if you want to. Want to make it a little shorter of time. Also, guys, don't delete all the builds you have. Yeah, like, don't do that. Just on the last wall, only build like that. See how I did it? It's not like anybody's gonna attempt to go over here on purpose, unless they have nothing else better to do. But yeah. So, now I have nothing going over there. So yeah, just repeat that process. Okay, so now we have to get. Oh, goodness. Hate that I have to hold to be able to go. So the way you check, you just go around. This was filled, so that count as. Yep, that was filled. That's filled. Okay, we have our barriers done. Now, this is where we get all the guns, all that stuff. So now we can go into like where we have to hold to get all the stuff. We can go into the devices. Oh, we already got it. My bad. Put as many spawners as you want. I would not put any more than 16, in my opinion. Unless you made the thing way bigger than I did. I'm only gonna put 2. I go to these spawners. Time random spawns. Base visible during game, turn it off. Time before first spawn. Instant. Time between spawns. Instant. And yeah. Let's go. That's an item spawner. Shoot. Yeah, yeah, my bad. It's my first time doing a tutorial, so I know it works. So, enable so go down to where it says visible during game, turn off, and yeah, just copy it over. Now we can do the item spawners. So I'm only using in-game guns for mine. You guys, like I said before, can do whatever you want to do. It's your map. But I want to get better with in-game guns. So make sure they're spread apart, a floor by floor, pretty much. So what you can tell is by these little thingies. That's black, or the grip tape one. So I come right here, drop one weapon, and I just drop them in there. Now, go into where you edit the weapon. Item respawns on. Base visible during game, off. Each spawn, first spawn, instant. And put the other one as instant as well. And yeah. Just do the same to all the other ones. Unless you want people to be dread having to wait 10 seconds to get a weapon. That's just your opinion though. I think I'll turn this one off. So, we've pretty much done everything, right? Nope. We have more programming. Yay. It's your favorite part, I know it. So, go to where traps, cycle through, go to the mutator zone plate. Place it. Now, go to the mutator zone. Jeez. Allow building. None. Zone visible during game. No. Zone width. 100. Zone depth. 100. Zone height. 0.5. Enabled on start. Yes. Affects players. Yeah. Go down to where it says. Go down to all the way where it says on player entering zone transmit on. Go turn that to 7. So on player entering zone transmit on 7, channel 7. Now we're gonna make a trigger. So we're gonna go in here, grab our handy dandy trigger, go down to where it says trigger when receiving from channel 7. When triggered, transmit on channel 8. So now go up here. We did not get the one thing we need. Now, guys, go into your go into creative. Look and find where the rift is. It's at the very top. No, it is not. Jeez, where's the rift? I forget where it is already. Oh, I found it. Okay, right here's the rift. It's right next to the cannon and ATV. Or ATK. Replace that with whatever gallery you're using. Or you were using. So now, take your rift, put it where you're spawning. Put teleport group for the furthest to A. Teleport it target group, put it to J, or anything other than A. No, put it to J. Just put it to J. It's gonna make it a lot easier. Teleporter visible? No. Oh. Teleport to when receiving from channel 8. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into my island. We're gonna go down here to, we're gonna go to game. We're gonna go down to where it says after last spawn, go to spectator. Nope. Keep on going down to where it says time limit. Turn time limit to none. Should not be a time limit unless you want it to be. If you want there to be a kill goal, make one. Set the time limit. Join in process. Make sure it's spawn. Spawn location. Spawn pads. Auto start. Auto start. Immediate. Game start countdown 3 seconds. Okay. That was game. Now go over to settings. The real settings. Go down to where it says go down to where it says infinite ammo, turn it on. Infinite resources, turn it on. If you want to turn infinite consumables on, that's only if you have consumables. I don't, so I'm not going to. Harvest style, battle royale, and we're gonna scroll down to building can destroy environment. No. Environment damage, player built only. Structure damage, enemy and self-built. Weapon destruction, pickaxe. Just keep on scrolling till you get to allow item to eliminated players items. Put it to keep. Go to allow item drop. Just keep on scrolling. Put your respawn time to 1 second. If you want it to disallow mantling and all that stuff, you may. I turn off side click. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever you want. And there isn't really anything down here that needs to have anything. I mean, if you want to go up a little bit, it says something about the player. Yeah, like player plate or player name tag. Should always show nameplate. No, I'm just gonna say no. Go over to description. I'm gonna name mine purple. Nebula 1v1, but you can call it whatever. Okay, now, just to make sure everything works, start the game. I'm gonna make sure everything works on mine. If to tweak anything. So I messed up something. I put one of them on green. Yeah, I wanted that to happen. That's what happens when you overlap. I didn't do that side. I told you guys the steps. I made mistakes, but you guys should not have made them mistakes, I'm hoping. And if you guys did, my apologies. The reset works. And build a little bit. Build a little bit. Come down here. That works. And yeah, you can pick up your weapons. That's at the top. Yeah, other than a few minor things that I could have avoided, and I didn't. I think it's safe to say you guys should subscribe. But Do what you want. I'm not forcing you. Just helps me prove. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by end 2023. I thank you guys. At 100 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a pickaxe I'm going to do a 500 V-Buck giveaway if I have any V-Bucks. No, I'm going to do a 200 V-Buck giveaway because I'm probably going to be broke. See ya.